My speech is not going to be a joint exercise, as I neglected to include any insults of the Army. I actually don't know how I overlooked that. But then again, the Army is easy to overlook. Good evening, everyone. It is quite an honor to be speaking at a Marine Corps event and to be surrounded by so many supporters of the Marines. In fact, it's more than an honor. It's a bit of a surprise for a Navy P3 aviator like me. What do I mean by that? Well, let me put it this way. When I was in the Navy, a typical deployment for a P3 aviator was to Bermuda, or to Italy, or to some beautiful Air Force base in the Pacific, getting paid per diem and flying every third day. So it would probably be a little hard to find a scholarship foundation honoring the sacrifices of P3 aviators. Still, if you could find one, I'm pretty sure they would never invite a Marine to give a speech. General Troutman, General Rourke, we're here to recognize the wonderful work that you and your team are doing to remain Semper Fi, always faithful to the Marines and their families. So I want to start by thanking you and the Foundation for the tremendous work that you do. I also want to thank and recognize a couple of my Bank of America colleagues. Thor O'Connell, thank you for the leadership you've shown 4 years now to help make this legendary ball such a success. For those of you who don't know Thor, he is not only the president of the Leatherneck Ball, he's also a key supporter and leader of Bank of America's military support group, all while holding down a demanding day job in our global markets business. Dick Silverman, thanks for being an inspiration to all of us. For those who don't know Dick, he's a legend. He's a legend at our company. She's laughing. Dick is Vice Chairman of U.S. Trust, Bank of America's private bank. He is on the Scarlet and Gold Committee for tonight's dinner, and he personally raised many tens of thousands of dollars to ensure the success of tonight's event. Dick has had tremendous success in life and in business. Still, the title he cherishes most is Sergeant, United States Marine Corps. Finally, congratulations and thank you to everyone here tonight that helped raise so much money around this great event. These funds will educate and secure the future of the children of Marines who have so valiantly served our country. It is an honor for Bank of America to be able to support the Marine Corps Scholarship Foundation. I am proud to represent a company that can do righteous things like this and has a long tradition of support of the United States military. I'm also proud to have served in the United States Navy. For most of my adult life now, I've had the pleasure of serving in 2 institutions that not only make important contributions to our nation, but also date back to the very beginning of our country. The United States Navy Marine Corps team celebrates its 243rd birthday this year. Bank of America's oldest bank charter, the Bank of Massachusetts, dates back 234 years. In fact, we go back so far that our customers include the Addams family. And I'm not talking about Gomez and Morticia. I'm talking about our second president and his wife, Abigail. So at Bank of America, we are proud of our history, and we are especially proud of our historic relationship with the United States Armed Forces. We have been directly serving the financial needs of our military and their families since the end of World War I. And our affinity with the military has strengthened ever since. Today, we hire close to 2,000 veterans and military spouses each year at Bank of America. I'm proud to call nearly 8,000 of my teammates veterans. We count more than 2 million active duty and veteran households as our customers. And this year we will collaborate with the VA to make $20 million in lending available to veterans separating from active duty who want to start a small business. Finally, it's not widely known, but I'm always proud to point out that we run for the Department of Defense many of the banks you'll find on our bases all around the world. About 65 bank branches, 275 ATMs, in over a dozen countries. That means that Bank of America teammates serve alongside our military and their families in places like the Marine Corps Air Station in Iwakuni, Japan, at Navy and Marine Corps bases throughout the Pacific and Indian Ocean, and in Army installations all across Europe. We are proud of what we do with and for our nation's military and veterans, and we are privileged, truly privileged, to be honored at this storied event. But I want to emphasize that Bank of America honors your mission. For the Marines who make legendary sacrifices, educating their children should not be one of them. Since 1962, you've met this mission head on, awarding over 40,000 scholarships and $120 million to the children of both Marines and Navy Corpsmen. So I want to close by remembering the words that our 35th president shared with newly entering plebes at the United States Naval Academy in 1963. President John F. Kennedy told those midshipmen who in 4 short years with the U.S. naval officers and U.S. Marine Corps officers that, quote, anyone who may ask in this century what he did to make his life worthwhile, I think can respond with a good deal of pride and satisfaction. I served in the United States Navy, and I will add on JFK's behalf, the United States Marine Corps. On behalf of all of us at Bank of America, thank you for allowing us to be part of your mission and making tonight's event such a success. Thank you.